Hello guys, I'm Woman. I want to make this video to help people to know how to deal with the coronavirus situation. If you're watching it now, that means you're probably following the news or keep the update in mind every day. Yes, unfortunately, the coronavirus situation is pretty serious and it sucks. I'm living in Germany right now, and these days, Germany almost has over 1,000 confirmed new cases every day. And I don't think actually Germany did enough tests even. So that means there will be much more increasing numbers out there. What should our normal people do about it? Should we trust the news from everywhere? Or should we just following the instructions from your government? Well, I don't know. I'm just like one of you guys, confused and worried. But I do know is that we should protect ourselves as earlier as possible. That is the only way that can prevent and be a little bit safer. So I want to share with everybody about all the preventing tips that I know. I learned from my Chinese family and friends. And the good news is, none of my Chinese family member, my friends, or anybody that I know from China get coronavirus. So that means, as long as you do it well, protect yourself well, then we will be okay. So first step is self-quarantine. Self-quarantine is the most necessary and safest way for you to do. If your living area already has confirmed coronavirus case, especially when people around you are not worried at all and still being very active with their social life. So if it is possible, try your best to work from home. Do the quarantine as earlier as possible. Before you do the quarantine, try to store enough food, maybe at least for a month. Then you don't have to go outside to take any risk for a while. What if you have to go outside, run out of the food, have to go to the supermarket again? Or you're a policeman or nurse who can definitely not work from home. And when you go outside, you might get into contact with a lot of people. Then what to do? Well, don't worry. Just remember tip 2. Wear enough protection including face mask, gloves, hats, and glasses. Like swimming or skiing glasses are perfect for protect your eyes. If you don't have, then sunglasses is also better than nothing, even when there's no sun. Keep at least 1.5 meter distance away from people. And remember, do not touch your face or your face mask until you take off your gloves and wash your hands carefully. I'm sure you guys don't need me to tell you that you should use 2 times birthday songs time to wash your hands well. Remember to leave your coats, shoes, and groceries outside, like in the balcony or somewhere the air can go through, as long as possible, maybe for a day. Especially you don't have the alcohol spray to disinfect these things. Then let the air do the work for you as much as possible. Fresh air is important if you do self-quarantine. Just open your window for at least 20 minutes every day for each room. Highly suggested to do so even though there is no coronavirus situation going on. Well, talking about the fresh air is good, then comes with the air which is not good at all. That is tip 3. Very, very, very important. That you must close all the central air conditioning or shared air fan things in your apartment if you're living in an apartment building. From the cruise ship and a lot of cases in China that we know, this virus can spread it easily through it. One gets sick can make the whole building or the whole community get sick as well, because it's super contagious. So stop using the central air conditioning or shared air fan thing in your bathroom. Maybe even use some plastic thing to cover it, to totally block it. Never hurt to be too careful in this situation. And in China, there is even proved case that get infected through toilet. So better also close the top every time after you use the toilet. And block the drain if you're not showering or using it. Sorry guys, I really need to sit down. I didn't know that making one video can be so exhausting. Well, the last tip is, if you get a fever, do not use non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like aspirin, ibuprofen, diclofenac, Advil, Motrin, and so on, because it increases the risk of complications. So better not to take anything to stop the fever, because the body raises the temperature on purpose, and it works the best this way. Well, that is all the knowledge I have, and I've shared all with you guys. If you have any good tips, please leave it in the comment. Well, actually my channel is supposed to be a food making channel, as I always want to do, to teach people how to cook Chinese dish at home. As we all know that Chinese food are quite delicious, and there are so many different kinds of dishes in China. It seems like complicated to make, because it tastes so complex in one dish. But actually, it is pretty easy to cook if you learn from me. Subscribe to my channel, then you will know. Even now, when I'm quite limited with the food I have because of self-quarantine, I still can make delicious Chinese food easily. So if you are also interested, please subscribe to my channel and waiting for my first cooking video, not this one. So thank you for watching, and I hope we will all be positive, be smart, and be careful with the situation right now. As long as you're following all the tips and be careful, then we will be okay. Remember, taking care of yourself is taking care of the people around you, and also means you are being super responsible to the people you care about and protect the people that you love. After going all through this, maybe you can even cook delicious Chinese dish for them, if you subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, see you in next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.